So everybody knows when you start a new survival world, this is what you probably do if you're new to the game. First, probably just go crazy and start punching random stuff off the ground. Or you just leave. In today's video, I will be teaching you how to play Minecraft in version 1.21.1. Not 0.114, because I do not know what version it is in Java. I think it's 10 or 9, but whatever. First thing that you have to get is wood. So you gotta go find a random tree, whichever tree you find, unless you spawn in a mesa or a badlands. You just go and mine the tree down. So after you at least get 5 or 6 pieces of logs, you gotta go in your inventory and put them in and craft some planks. And you should have any types of planks. If you don't know how to craft planks, this is how to craft planks. So you just get 1 piece of wood and then you craft them into planks. You just put 1 piece of wood in the crafting grid, and then you'll craft any type of planks that I edited, that I'll put on screen right now. Anyways, so after you get your wood, you need to craft a crafting table. So first you gotta get is your pieces of wood, and you gotta place 1 in each of the 4 corners. And then you got yourself a crafting table. And a crafting table is just like 4 pieces of planks next to each other, and then you just gotta place that thing down. And then after you craft your first pickaxe. You craft some sticks. You should get 4 sticks with 2 wood, and then you gotta get that and craft your first wooden pickaxe. And if you're too lazy to craft them by yourself, there's a like stuff in the corner where you can see, it's like crafting, pre-made stuff. And then after you make your first pickaxe, you break the crafting table. You break the crafting table. And after you break your crafting table, you gotta go dig down for some stone. This is really important because you need stone tools to start to get iron and stuff. And then after, when you dig down, you should find some stone. And at the layer you find stone, you just dig down 1 more. And then you have to get at least 17 pieces of stone so it's for a furnace, stone tools, and a shovel. Wait, oh yeah, shovel is stone tools. That explains everything. So after you get like 17, I accidentally got a bit too much. You gotta get back up. Gotta get back up to the surface. And then you gotta place your crafting bench down again. Okay. And then now, you press on the equipment thing if you're too lazy to craft it. And you craft. Oh yeah, and first, if you want to get some more... and yeah, that might happen. A creeper exploding out of nowhere. And if a creeper explodes out of nowhere, get some dirt and just repair the hole. If you're not cool, you repair the hole. I'm just kidding. Just leave the hole like that if you're too lazy. Okay, you gotta place your crafting bench down. And then after, if you want to craft some more sticks, you gotta go to the items tab. And it should look like a bed with a water bucket. And then you get some more sticks. By then you should have like 6 sticks. I have 7 because the creeper exploded. And there's another creeper in the distance. So then you gotta go to equipment and craft a stone sword, a stone axe, a stone pickaxe, and a stone shovel. And then you gotta craft a furnace. And then put all of your stone tools into your... And oh my god, that's another creeper. Just explode. And oh my god, there's another creeper. No, no, no! Yeah, that's about all Minecraft is about. So just repair the hole after. Yeah, don't repair the hole if you're not cool. Repair the hole. After, make sure to get the crafting table with you, because if you leave it, then it might get expensive soon. And then after, you go exploring for a nice area. No! Yeah, there's too many creepers. So first, this guy Steve, needs to find a good base. A good area for his base. So just give us a minute to find him a good base. After he finds a good area, so Steve found this cute plains biome with some sunflowers. So now what you have to do is called terraforming. Basically, you get a shovel out and you start mining every single piece of grass to make it look flat. So first you gotta mine the small ones. So he mined all of it. Now he's gonna do it to a bigger patch, like over here. And then after you have all of your blocks, you should probably have lots of dirt by now. Probably a stack. If there's any holes, you gotta fill it with the dirt that you have. Basically, this hole over here, Steve is gonna fill it up with all of his dirt that he has. Anyways, I'll see you when he's done terraforming. So now that Steve is done terraforming, That was sure hard work, Steve, right? So now night should be coming, but for some reason it isn't right now. But you gotta get your sword out and start killing sheep. You need to get at least 3 sheep to make a bed. So that was his first sheep. He only needs 2 more now. His last sheep. He's probably gonna get his last sheep, right? Yep. And then after you get your sheeps, mine a tree so you can get some wood for a tree. I mean, for a bed. Because to make a bed, you need 3 pieces of wooden planks. And 3 wool. So after he got his wood, you craft the bed. So first you craft the planks that I taught you how to do them, and then you gotta place 3 planks at the bottom, and then you place 3 of your white wool or whatever color wool you have. And now you have a bed. And then you have to set camp at where your terraforming is. So after he's back, it should be already starting to turn nighttime, as you can see. So you place your crafting table, your furnace, and your bed. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, Steve. And then you place your bed, and if you have any extra wood left, craft some chests. I recommend crafting a double chest, and it's already starting to get too late, so he just has to go to sleep. And I'll see you when it's daytime for this. So now, after Steve wakes up, he's starting to get a little bit hungry. And, you have no coal, because you're broke. So you gotta place your meat in the furnace, and then you go mine some coal in a nearby cave, if there is one. As you can see here, there's a nearby cave where Steve can mine some coal. And apparently he's dumb. And there's a creeper right behind him, which exploded everything that he has. Poor Steve. He's just a noob. After he repairs it, because he just did some terraforming and he doesn't want to make it like that forever. And he just realized that he doesn't have enough dirt. And then he leaves for good. Well, if you wanted to learn something today, hit the like and subscribe button. So everything is just about leaving and basically doing nothing. Anyways, bye.